What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 17. Now, I'm not too sure. I think this is episode 7. Might be 6. I'm pretty sure it's 7 though. But yeah, we did do quite a lot so far in these episodes that we've done. We've done a lot. I've only just come onto the server. I literally got this harvester going on the soybeans. What I was thinking of doing, because when we chopped this tree down we didn't really get much for it, I'm thinking about getting a little mini harvester. See if we can lease one so we can have two, because we've got 2 fields. So it might be a good idea to do that. So we've got this one here, and then we got that one over there. And I think 2 harvesters would be quicker for us. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to jump in the tractor, jump in this one, leave him to do his job. There you go. Right. Leave him to do his job, and then we'll go have a look, see how much it's going to cost us. We're going to price it up. We're not actually going to buy it straight off, so we're just going to price it up, see how much it's going to cost to actually get another harvester plus the header for a harvester, to see if we can do both fields at the same time. If we can do both fields at the same time, it's going to cost us it's going to make us a lot more money a lot faster. But here's the point of, is it going to cost us a lot of money to do this? I'm not sure. I think I have stuff on lease, or I might have just sent it back because it was pointless having. The tree thing disappointed me, it really did, because it was a really big tree and there was a nice amount of logs there, so you should have got at least 10 grand from it, but I didn't. I got like 4, if that, so that was disappointing. So yeah, there was that. So now we're just literally going to see if we can pick up a harvester, because at the minute there's not really much you can do other than, like, because I get the workers to do it, I could do it all myself really. That could be something to, because other than just standing around, that's not what I want to do. Right, let's have a look. Harvesters. So now if I was to get this, this seems to be the cheapest, which is a sample, is a Comia. I think this is the one we first started off with on Beyond Home. And if we was to lease it, it costs 13,000. Right, so it's 13,000 plus you're going to need the header for the Comia, which comes under nope, that's headers. We need headers. Maybe we can get some mowers, maybe do some grass. I think grass would be a way to go. Header trailers. Have I completely gone past it? I must have. Oh yeah, it's right underneath it. Right, for the Comia, something that'll fit this, so it'll be this one. This one will fit the Comia. If we select that to lease, that's 2 grand. So altogether it's like 15 to 16,000. I don't think it's going to be worth that. We need to make the money, that's all we need to do. So what I might do is, because it gets to the point now where the only thing I can do is I have to, because I've got the worker going, I can like go to the shop or head to the shop. I can look at certain things. I can pick up certain points where I need to. So I can look at if I need to go to the shop, I can use the worker. Right. So that's what I might look into doing. Is like I might actually start harvesting it myself instead of using the worker, because the worker's, 1, costing me money, and 2, we're just sat here doing nothing because the worker's doing his own thing. So I think that's where it'll be a little bit easier for me if I was to jump in and start doing it myself. It might look a little bit boring, but again, that's what it is with the Farming Simulator. It's not boring if you like this type of game. So if you're into this type of game and you like seeing, like, or you're watching YouTube videos about it, obviously you're going to see people driving the harvester, so they're harvesting the crops and doing, like, driving tractors and stuff like that, and it's a very fun game to have. if you're into your simulation, which I am big into simulation games. Right, that's a mini glitch. That cover was on and now it's off. Right, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this, so if we can, if we set that up there, right, you can come in. I'm taking over. It's very loud, but I'm still taking over. Dismiss worker. I'm gonna take over. I could do a good job of this. Right, we just, cause I also don't like the fact that they miss bits. That annoys me. It's like little tiny bits over there. You can see he's missed a big bit. So we're just gonna go in and do his job that I set him out to do. It's what, 25% full of this soybeans, and it looks like half of the field's been done, or half of it's not grown. It's half grown and half hasn't. I think that could be where the problem lies. We might have to speed the time up just a little smidge just to get the rest of that grown, because that doesn't look grown. So yeah, we're gonna have to go speed the time up just a smidge, yeah, because that's not grown. So real time pop. That's strange. It's like, because I thought it would have all grown at the same time. Clearly it hasn't. I don't get why it's not done that though. I'll keep an eye on it. For a brief time, the bakery is ready to pay a considerably high price for barley. The offer lasts for another 12 hours. Right, so when that grows to the side of us, obviously it's not going to be within the next 12 hours. We'll give it until 10. It should be grown by that. Once it's grown, I'm going to shove the worker on the job, and then we're going to go sell up some barley, because that bakery is something we need to do. Basically give them the barley. I'm pretty sure we got some in storage, because I didn't sell the barley. I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm hoping I didn't now, because yeah, if I did, that was just like the dumbest thing to do. I'm really hoping I didn't sell that barley. I can't remember selling it. You know, you never know. I could have, I might have actually. I don't know. Come on, that's got to be grown soon. Right. I said it will go till 10, but no. We'll give it another hour. It says it's 12. Ooh, we're missing bits here as well. That's not good. It said there was 12 hours left for the barley. So 12 hours going from this. See, if I've just missed all that, I'm going to be really annoyed with myself. Especially when I'm going like, oh, I'll take over, I'll do a good job of this, and blah blah blah, and then I miss a big huge line of soybeans. Why are they not growing? Right, I'm gonna have to slow time down. Them soybeans are annoying. Right, what I'm gonna have to do is do this. Hire that worker. Ah, there you go. Soybeans are grown. Drop. I didn't mean to drop you. Right. Soybeans are grown, so that farm number 19 is fully done. So what we need to do is come around here. Right, and start filling with barley. Hopefully. Barley, yes, nice. We got 5,000. It's like what, a 60%? 64%. Again, it's not a great amount, but considering how much it's going for at the minute, barley, not really that great. Considering I can get more at the vegetable warehouse than I can here, but we're still going to sell it to the bakery because I can. Straight up here, up and down. It's actually quite easy to get to. Yeah, it's fairly easy to get to actually from my farm, the bakery, so that's not too bad. That is wheat, and it can't go off anyway, so that's alright. Right, hopefully when I get back he's near enough done. If not, we'll take over again and try and get it done. If I turn here, get a bit of a scenic route, see like what's going on. That means if I can own 11 at any point, needs thingy. Also, what I might do as well is on some of the recordings, I might open it up online to get a few other people on to like give me a hand and speed up the money process and stuff like that. Because a lot of people come on, and some of them are like really trollish and annoying, but a lot of them that actually play the game because they enjoy it and they want to give it a proper go, and they like the simulation part to it. Whereas, because I've been on some servers where they just trolled and it's been really annoying. £3 that's not bad. But then I've been on a lot of servers where they don't troll, they just play properly and they try and get everything done properly, and that's what I like. People who play properly. Apparently I can buy from this bakery. What can I buy? There's like a shop symbol. Or is it for the... oh yeah. Right, so it's not for the bakery itself, it's for the farms that are around it. 5 wouldn't be a bad one to have. Primarily because it's only like a smaller one. Oh, it's animals. Yeah, I'm looking at the map, it's animals. Yeah, 5 wouldn't be a bad one to have, primarily because it is a small farm, so it's decent enough size. Oh yeah, pretty much all you have to do with 5 is just make sure you've got a decent amount of money. Then you plant up the barley, then you have like a harvester up there with a trailer and a tractor, so it has its very own little trailer, tractor, seeder and cultivator up there, so there's a lot of stuff to go into that. And then you just keep planting the barley, getting it in the rotation work of doing that, and then bang, straight back to it with that'd just be like constantly selling to the bakery, so it's really fast and easy. But again, it's doing that. I do apologise for the banging you hear. It's people who live above me. When they're walking, you can hear the footsteps, so that's literally it. Right, so let's just finish off this. We're only 40% full, which is very interesting. That's sunflower. I'd like to... wow, that is a big field, 23. That's a very big field, so at any point, that's going to cost a lot of money, that one. At any point that I actually be able to buy 23, we're going to harvest it, and we're going to get a lot of money from that one. But it's going to be, I'm reckoning it'll be about 200,000 to get 23, which is still a lot of money. Wow. I think soybeans don't take much up in this thing here, so what it would have been good to have is like soybeans on 19 and then soybeans on 14. because then if you have like on 19 and on 14, then once you're done with 19, because I don't clearly see like from doing this that 19 is definitely not going to fill up this harvester, so you would be able to start going from 19 and go straight into 14 and carry on to get full harvester. So I think that's what we're going to do, because soybeans seems to be the thing that gets us more money, and then it's sunflowers, but I can't plant sunflowers because I don't have the thing to take them out. I think it's like sugar beets and potatoes, you have to have a different harvester to harvest them up, because I do think they're like they do act like is it maize, or it's sugar beets and stuff, and potatoes, they all have a different harvester. So yeah, there's that. And we are hopefully going to get a nice amount of money for this. I'm interested to see how much it's going to get us, because the soybeans, like I say, they are going for like 1.5 last time I looked. I didn't quite catch a glimpse then because I was too busy looking for the barley. I'm hoping it gives us a full trailer. That's like what I'm hoping happens, is we get a full trailer and then we can go on from there. But saying that, we also need to, I think what I could do is while I'm harvesting it, I could get the thingy cultivator on it as well. I like get the worker going. I wonder if that wouldn't be too bad of an idea actually. Let's just drop a worker in you. Drop that there. Let's just speed up the process. Yeah, come on. Thank you. Oh, oopsie daisy. Right, there we go. Yeah, now we're just going to speed this process up because, you know, we can do. Just got to line this up the right way. That looks about right. Get the worker in that. My turn. I'll take over from this again. As I said, I don't want to be sitting around doing nothing, so while we've got the worker over there, he's cultivating, I can be harvesting the rest of it. And it does take a while with this one because 19's a big one, so it is like going back and forth. We'll probably get it harvested this episode, hopefully, but then the next episode will be like where we're selling it. But I'm hoping that we get it all harvested in this episode, because we are coming up to the point where I usually finish the episode. I could take it a little bit longer. Some of my episodes do go a little bit longer. Like I say, if you've been watching all my series that I'm publishing out, because I'm doing 4 different ones. I've got 2 Minecraft mod packs, I've got Farming Simulator, and I've got FIFA 17. So if you've been following all of them, or you just follow one of them, like this one, I'll say it again, like I say in all my other ones, is my videos will last between 15 to 45 minutes. Now, if it's 45 minutes, it's because it's gone on a little bit overextended. So, because I got too much into it and I didn't realise the time. It's usually why I get the longer episodes. Or with the FIFA is because I try to pull out too many games, or pull out 2 games each time. And one game does take about, I think like between 10 to 12 minutes. So that's easily 24 minutes. And then you've got the stuff in between it, because I don't like to cut most of it out. Whereas you see most people who do editing, they'll cut a lot of it out, whereas I don't like to cut a lot of my gameplay out, because I like people to see all parts of the gameplay. So there is certain bits where I will cut out, and there is certain bits where I won't. Like if, say, we have a game crash, then I'll have to edit that bit out, because you just want pure gameplay. You don't want to see like a crash report or something like that. So it's literally, and that's why there's no webcam around anywhere, because it's all about the gameplay. So yeah, there's that. It's literally everything's all about gameplay for me, commentary and gameplay. I'm also going to start bringing League of Legends back, because it's another game that I'm enjoying playing a lot, and I'm finding that I have a lot of time to record because I have a lot of silence around the house, because my routine at the minute basically means that I've got a decent amount of time to do certain things, so a lot of my recordings are getting done, and then it's, as long as I keep my recordings to the point where I like them, then I'm fine, and I'm enjoying recording them. So that's the main thing, is I enjoy recording my games, and it's the way it's always going to be. So yeah, if there is a certain game that you would like me to record, just let me know, and I'll have a look into getting it and throwing it up there. I mean, if I don't already own it, then I'll go get it. But if I do own it, then I'll start a series on it for you. But yeah, just let me know in the comments down below any game that you want me to play, any things on Farming Simulator, like advice into the fastest way of making money that users found. That would be really nice to know, because obviously I think like with the soybeans, that's going to be a good way to go. But also saying that, is it really going to be a good way to go? This is what we have to find out, and we'll find out with, like, between this episode and the next episode. Is this enough money that we're going to be getting for it to basically get us what we need? Because I know that harvesting soybeans is going to be easier. So we've got this one, we've got the next one to harvest, which is 14, which is not actual soybeans in a minute, because as I planted canola. That's what it was, because I had this one full of canola, and then I had, which one else was it? I had 14 has always been canola. It's been nothing but canola, apart from when I first started on the actual map. Then it was wheat. I think both of them were wheat, but canola is definitely one that I don't mind doing. Yeah, and then it's basically now, because that one's finished, which is really good. Yeah, that one's definitely harvested. He's doing a good job cultivating. Hopefully I can just quickly nip in here, nip this up before he comes back and takes it from me. So there we go, we'll just pop that away, and we're off. And we'll turn down. I think the pipe is on the right, so if we can, no, the pipe's on the left, so if we come this way, pipe it out. That 77%. Let's see how much of the trailer it fills. I'm hoping it actually fills a whole lot of the trailer, but I don't think it's gonna. No, I think it's just gonna put like 70 or 80%, I reckon, in the trailer. That's fully done. Pipe that in, and now there we go. And unfortunately that's all we have time for, and that is it for this episode. So we're gonna close it up, and when we come back we'll do the rest of it. We'll do the harvesting on 14, But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button just to show some love on the series. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, just because, you know, it's the best thing to do when you want to see more content, especially when it's all just gameplay content and me waffling in the background. So once again, hit the like button, smash that subscribe button. I've been Fury, you've been amazing, and I shall see you next time.